let's start from kind of the beginning. Yesterday, you went out to get some Chinese food. Then you went to Costco. Walk me through your day.
I went to earlier. I went to get my my title for one of my vehicles, and then after that came down military to Lantana, to this Chinese place that sells real New York style Chinese duck, and then went to Costco's over on Lantana, where I get my medication, and I got my medication, water pills. So I have several different, and a big bag of toilet paper, and headed for home. And my wife was coming within like 20 minutes, and I just almost coming to a stop, one car in front of me, and then I feel this impact somewhere on my chest, like a heat and a bang, which I believe later the bang was the bag, the car bag, and I couldn't stop, and I ran into the other car, and then of course got bounced around a little bit, and the bag did pretty much damage me. And there's a homeless guy on the left side that I see all the time because I go that way a lot, and I'm telling him, find out what happened over here. What do you see? He says, I see something here, and I'm bleeding. On this side, I'm bleeding. I said, what does it look like? And I'm afraid to move. He says, look, he says it looks like a gunshot. And then the police came right away and stuck their head in, and my wife then showed up also.
Really quick though, when you've heard it, you've obviously felt something. Are you in like considerable pain?
Yeah, I'm in like a shock type pain, not a severe pain.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, you can start, and I had to switch the car.
Could you feel the pain?
Yes, you could feel it, but also more pain was from the bag that was, ejected out. And that's what hurt more. But I was strange. I don't know what to move or how to move. I'm trying to get some help from the people from on the outside, what exactly they're seeing, just so I know what to move, how to move. And then the PD came. He says, no, you're pretty sure you've been shot. We just got a report a couple of 100 yards away, and there was about 8 shots fired. And I'm saying to myself, holy cow. He said, all right, don't move, don't worry, the fire truck will be here, and the EMTs and whatnot. And I'm in shock, and I'm telling him things to tell my wife, like the last words, like really crazy,
So did you think at that point that you possibly weren't going to make it?
Yeah, sure, especially facing cancer the ways I have, and which was very traumatic back then, only last year. This sounds like could be a lot worse.
What were you thinking in that moment then?
I was thinking about my kids, my wife, and everything else, like, holy cow, I'm done. This way, after fighting off 5 cancers for a whole year with multiple treatments and whatnot, and finally just about cleared up, to go down with a little bullet, taking you right out, and being from the Lower East Side of New York, pretty tougher than that, but sometimes you just could only be so tough.
It goes in one side and literally comes out the next.
Which I don't know till I start feeling myself and seeing the blood.
Right. What if it had gone an inch this way?
An inch two, an inch two. It must have went through the behind the spine, the meat of my neck, rather than my vocal cords or my actual spine. So it went through the back of the neck and came out the back of the other side. And they're telling me that's what they see, But they confiscated the car to look for, try to look for the ballistics will be used and everything in the car. They want to go over everything before they release the car. Not that the car is any usable
Sure.
after what happened to the car.
How about how lucky you were that it didn't go?
Very, very lucky by millimeters. The doctor, when I got rolled into the emergency room, I mean, I've seen emergency rooms live and on TV, and they got 25 people there in every category of medical emergency, and they were ready for me because I know what they heard, a gunshot through the neck and blah, blah, so they were ready. But as soon as they start taking the scans to look for the entrance and exits, and if they hit anything, because especially small calibers will move like that, which could be even worse than a larger caliber than that. But fortunately, that sucker went right through.
What do you think today, kind of like soaking it all in and really realizing how incredibly fortunate and lucky?
No doubt about that. I mean, just surviving this past year with these 5 different cancers that they keep telling me I'm getting and getting rid of and getting, like, it was like, I mean, I already like told my kids what they get, who's taking what, and this and that, and everything else. I already done that. Now I have like 8 seconds to do it, in a different type of way. It goes to show you when he says it's ready, then you're ready, but it ain't over till the fat lady sings.
And
1 second. I'm trying to change it. All right, let's go. You're good.
I mean, so many people probably would have their nerves rattled, and you seem to be in such a positive mood and optimistic about everything.
Listen, I'm a New Yorker. I've been to hell and back, in my field of life and whatnot, much more intense than the average person. So nothing phases me that much. I mean, up to a point. Of course, it's very traumatic, regardless how tough you are. But this has been pretty rough, and they're starting to call me the senior Superman.